Hey guys, Jaws Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee, or Buzzworthy Bumblebee Deluxe class, Origin Bumblebee. So, yeah, here he is in his alt mode here, and yeah, it looks very, very cool. So basically what this is basically the Bumblebee on Cybertron. Basically, this is the Siege Bumblebee we never got. So, yeah, but anyways, yeah, pretty cool. So this is, yeah, again, supposed to be, if you don't know, and the pilot for G1, the More Than Meets the Eye parts, like I think it was the first part. Obviously, again, began on Cybertron, introducing the characters, and like the first two Autobots we see are Bumblebee, of course, and Wheeljack, and they're on Cybertron, and they're collecting Energon rods, which we'll look at a bit later. But yeah, but anyways, and of course, when Bumblebee and Wheeljack transformed, they became these vehicles. So Wheeljack became some like hauling vehicle, and then Bumblebee became this like little saucer thing. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but yeah, anyways. So yeah, again, it's pretty much the Siege Bumblebee we never got, because it's Bumblebee in his own. That's not me talking. That's pretty much the whole Transformers community talking. But yeah, still nonetheless, very cool figure, and yeah, pretty nice details. And I like how clean it looks, but at the same time they managed to do it. Like you get the little panel lines here, but it still looks very, very clean. But that does suffer a little bit once we get into the robot mode, but not horribly. But yeah, pretty cool. On the other side, visible head syndrome. Yeah. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, not here, but it's pretty much like you can't really tell it's a robot other than visible head syndrome. Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty much clean. You know, you got the hands there, but you could just assume that's something else. The head had a ruin it. The one time it didn't look like anything like a robot under here at all. Of course, there has to be a huge visible head under there, but no, well, it is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, very cool. Well, I mean, there's not much else to say. Just that. So yeah, very, very nice. Now, for accessories, he comes with his little pistol here, kind of like the one he had in the G1 cartoon. Well, maybe a little slim, but yeah, pretty cool. Makes up for, you know, the Netflix Bumblebee not having, just having that giant bazooka, that Cliffjumper that came from the Cliffjumper version of that mold. But yeah, pretty cool. And he also comes with a jetpack here. And if you don't know what this jetpack is here, I don't know either, but it was used in in G1. There was, I believe this is actually based on a jetpack. It's just a solid black piece. But if you remember in the G1 cartoon, there was an episode where Sideswipe had a jetpack for Optimus Prime, and he just gave it to him, and then he's used it to defeat those Deceptic creeps, as Ironhide would say. So yeah, but yeah, so I think that's what this is for, and it does look like you could put the little blast effects in here. Yep, that won't stay up. And finally, for the accessories, oh boy, there's so many of these. And as I mentioned before, yes, he does come with not one, not two, but not three, not four, but 5 Energon rods, as you can see here. If you can't count already, you know, if it's kind of hard to count with all these rods going all over the place, there's 5. Yeah, see there's 5. So yeah, these things kind of just go around all the place. So I'm just gonna put in a baggie of accessories that I got for a lot of other figures in War for Cybertron and more. But yeah, but these, just take a look at one. So yeah, as you can see, these use clear plastic. Oh, they'll clear plastic. Well, I mean, it's you know, it's a stick. It's a stick. So you're not gonna fiddle with it. It's just a stick. But yeah, that's it for the accessories. And if you remember, again, that's what Wheeljack and Bumblebee were collecting in the G1 cartoon, in the More Than Meets the Eye. So yeah, but let's get all the accessories out of the way. And there is weapon storage, as you can see here, for Bumblebee. He's got 2 on the side and 1 in the center. So you can have a little pistol come out of his saucer, go pew pew, bang bang. So yeah. Or what you could do is you could just put the jetpack here on the top, and then there you go. He's got extreme thruster power. He's like he like fly off the planet. Here he just kind of hovers around, but with this he just fly off. So yeah, so that's pretty funny. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. Now here we got Bumblebee, and yeah, not much else to say. I do like how they paint this like a dark gray kind of plastic, or not plastic, paint. So and I got the Abbat insignia, tampographed on here, and blue clear plastic. Yo, it's clear plastic again. Oh no, yeah, I don't care. But yeah, this whole section right around here is clear plastic, and I don't care, because how would you break that? Unless if you were just. So the people that say are probably like 6-year-olds. I don't know. No offense, but yeah. Anyways, now for comparisons. Here is with the Netflix Bumblebee, and oh boy, the contrast. So yeah. So anyways, this one's got like a pencil kind of yellow thing going on, like most pencils you see around. Yeah, this kind of it's like an orangish yellow, but yeah. So basically, when Netflix Bumblebee came out, it took me a few months, but I actually did get him. I think earlier this year. I don't know. Time flies, but. Yeah, I did get this guy. I was able to find this guy, luckily. But he's kind of mixed with people. Like, he is probably the best mainline G1 Bumblebee that we've gotten, at least in my opinion. But at the same time, his yellow isn't as bright as it was in the cartoon. His head isn't quite how it was. So this guy, for the most part, fixes that. Now it's just kind of a little wide. You'll see later. I mean, you've already seen it. Look at it. Look at that. It looks pretty good, but and again the yellows, but also, but honestly I don't mind Netflix Bumblebee. There's nothing wrong. I think I may like this yellow a bit more. It kind of fits a bit more, but I still really like this Bumblebee, especially in the alt mode. As you can see, it looks very, very good. So yeah, there's that. And here is with the Siege Voyager class Optimus Prime in truck mode, so you can get some Cybertronian alt mode goodness going on right there. So, yeah, and it would be cool if someone now with the addition of this figure would do like a whole on set on Cybertron thing. I mean, besides the Netflix series, because obviously that one used like the Netflix Bumblebee kind of design, so they didn't really have a Cybertron alt mode. So, but I mean, still, it'll be cool if someone actually had a Transformers show, or a little stop motion series or something on Cybertron. I don't know, maybe I could do it, because if you don't know, I have a brand new channel called Jaws the Shark Stop Motions. You can check it out now. But anyways, so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool alt mode here. So yeah, but anyways, now for transformation. So yeah, so pretty cool. Anyways, alright, so transformation time. So now what you want to do is you want to lower this, or raise up the section here, and then you want to untab these. Oh, that popped off. It's one of my gripes with this figure. Actual gripes, these do pop off a bit when you move it. So you just got to hold it down and all that. Just attach that. You just gotta hold it down when you're doing that, so it doesn't go. Alright, anyways, just do the same thing over here. Just untab that side section piece. Just want to get that out. There we go. That's the careful way to do it. And just slowly straighten that out. And do the same thing. These will become the legs once we get in robot mode. Yeah, let's just work on the legs, because why not? But anyways, so what you want to do is you just want to tab the foot here, and just simply get out of there. And next you just want to flip up this little kibble piece there, and just simply kind of collapse that into the leg there, sort of. And then the foot will hinge forward. Just gotta get in there, come on, and there we go. That's how you do that. And then finally, this section here, there's this little slot here, and then there's this tab, and you just put that in, and boom, it sits in there. And you want to do the same thing over here. I'll just do it much quicker. So do that, do all this stuff here. Anyways, and then after that, just hinge around and dab that in, and there you go. That's a much simpler way. Then next, what you want to do is you want to straighten out like this. So around the thigh section, so it'll kind of look like that. And then next, what you want to do is raise up this section here, and you got all this going on. Oh yeah, flip out the arms as well. They also do on tab a bit. So I just want to. There are on hinges here, so you just hinge it around like so. Lower down the chest piece, and then raise this up, and then just goes in there and clicks in. So swivel around the waist here, and also flip out the hands. They're kind of hard to get, so what I use is I just use his gun here, and I just put it in his hand, and then just do that. Just to pry him out, so it's much easier for me. And then next, just want to lower this down, and then this all collapse in. And before you do that, you should still be careful, even though I'm like clear plastic. As you can see, it's all clear plastic in there, so you should still be careful. Though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you want to stop complaining, then just be careful and do what I do. Then you just do that right there, and then I'll fold in, and then up, and then boom. There you have Bumblebee. It is complex but somewhat simple transformation. That's kind of complex, but it's not that actually that hard, like once you get used to it. So yeah, I will say that was kind of a fun transformation, especially around the legs and all that. I'd say the alt mode to robot mode is much easier than the robot to alt mode, simply because of those, these little panel pieces. But the first time I did it was a struggle, but the second time it was pretty easy as well. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, here we have Bumblebee, Origin Bumblebee, in his robot mode. And yeah, this guy is very cool, man. He is small, so I'm going to have to lower down my camera here. But yeah, very, very cool looking figure. So yeah, but anyways, let's take a look at the little details, like the sculpting. First of all, you got the head sculpt here, and that looks pretty cool. It is a little wide. I mean, now I'm kind of growing to it, especially since I now own it. I still kind of wish it was just a little more squeezed together. Like, again, he's kind of got all this, so it kind of looks like, something's a little weird with him. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. Can you move his head? I think, yeah, you can. I don't think I moved it yet. There again, just kind of get it moving, but yeah. But as you can see, there's like a little thing around his chin. I'm not sure why that's like that. Now, something to note is that this guy doesn't have a plastic window on his box, so you can like literally touch him in the packaging, which could be a bit of a concern if that's the route Hasbro goes for, like the Legacy line, if that's real. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, you got nice blue paint for around here. Again, the yellow, I'm really, really liking this, like a lot more than the initial pictures. Like, I mean, I thought it looked cool, especially in the Elmo, but man, this guy looks amazing. And yeah, on the back, you got, yeah, I know you got a bit of a backpack here, but hey, would you rather have that or a Masterpiece figure with that? Unfortunately, that kind of was the case with the recent Masterpiece Bumblebee from the G1 Bumblebee. It wasn't really the back, it was kind of more about the legs, and it doesn't look great here either, but still looks probably a ton better than that. Probably just because this figure is only $20. So, yeah, but yeah, very nice. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint. His arms can go out about 9 degrees. And then the shoulders do swivel. He does have bicep swivel. Elbows do bend about a little above 9 degrees. His hands, he doesn't have hand swivel, unfortunately. He just kind of does that because transformation, folds in. Yeah. And then he does have a waist swivel, at least. And then he does have a thigh swivel. Now his legs can also kick up this far. And then back that far. His knees do bend about 9 degrees. And of course, his feet do pivot. Hey, and they do. Can they right? Yeah, they kind of can if you just let that out a bit. Just show that hinge, and then you get lots of movement. So, Lots of back and forward movement going on. So yeah, pretty nice Oh yeah, and I noticed here they kind of referenced the VW Beetle there with his little bumper there, so that's pretty cool for his feet. So yeah, that's very nice. I like, despite the fact that he literally becomes some saucer. I like how he just still looks like he transforms. That's what makes him look like he transforms into a VW bug. Yeah, I don't know why people call it VW bug. It's a VW Beetle. But anyways, I know a beetle is a bug. Okay, but come on. But anyways, so yeah, so yeah, very nice articulation though, and I'd say this guy is pretty cool. Now again, for accessories, he does have his little pistol here, and that will just go in here. Let's insert that in there. So that's pretty nice. And of course, he does have the jetpack here, which still, despite not being meant for Bumblebee or like of any kind, not even the Cybertronian one, you can just still have that on. It is kind of a little low, I noticed. Like, if it was like that, yeah, there you go. That's kind of more accurate to, but that's right. But that's more accurate to how it would look, Just if only that was just a little closer. Man, this guy would actually look even better if that was like almost like a $20 version of Mass Respawn if this kibble was on there. I just realized like that's what it looked like. That, but yeah. So there, you have the jetpack, and of course he does have those energon rods. These are only 2 of them. He can't hold them because these tips here are too big for his hands, but he can put it around his arms. They won't stand that good, unfortunately. But if you get it maybe in tight enough like this, maybe. So yeah, you really can't hold them. But honestly, still though, I don't mind it because again, the people are like, then wait, if you can hold like up to 2 of them, what do I do with the other 3? Yeah, nice inclusion, but again, it just kind of just not having anywhere to put it. I understand it doesn't need a store or anything. Wait, can you shove these in his thrusters? No, I can't. I was gonna say, well, if you just use that as like flames or something, I don't know. But yeah, very, very cool. So yeah, now for comparison in robot mode, if I can get him to stand up straight here. All right. Come on, stand. There we go. Alright. Anyways, so now for comparison in robot mode, here he is with the Netflix Bumblebee. You can see how they look. Again, depends on which one you prefer. I still would call this like my Earth Bumblebee and this my Cybertronian Bumblebee, especially with that kibble in the back. Like, you can tell this is not like, if you didn't have that and you saw them like, oh yeah, that's cool. And also this, that thing there. But I still, like both. It just depends on like which one I want to use for something, like a skid or stop motion. Or I don't know. It depends. It's really up to you. It's up to you guys. What do you guys prefer? Anyways, next, here he is with his Energon Rodmate Wheeljack here, so he can have some of these. Can he hold it? Nope. Oh well. Yeah, they can sneak some Energon out. So Energon rod bodies, but yeah, feel though. I think they should. By the way, this is the Earthrise one, but it's the Netflix version. But anyway, so yeah, I'd say they got it. I kind of like, no one has brought this, and I kind of just saw this like before I made the review here. I'd say I think they probably should have done like kind of another 2-pack. Like, instead of doing like 3 of those live action movie ones, they could have done 2 of them. The High Octane Stinger maybe, as well as the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee and Dropkick. Either that like they got to do the High Octane Bumblebee because it's a new mold, but then do one. And then they could have done the 2-pack of the Cybertronian Bumblebee or the Origin Bumblebee, and then an Origin Wheeljack. Though, because there was no Siege Wheeljack, so you should probably make that. Kind of wish they did that instead. Make it a 2-pack like $40 or something. I don't know. Here he is. with Sideswipe, and yeah, if before it came out, hey, that's not his thing. I kind of it's like somewhere in storage upstairs. It's just kind of lost where the thing is. I'm just using deep covers canon here, but yeah. And if you're wondering why I got him of all people, it's because of the jetpack. You just want to take this off, and that was a little dark. All right, and then you see this little hole here. He can. Oh wow, that's low. Oh boy, that is low. Yikes. I mean, you can still use it. It just kind of looks a little too low. Like if only it was like a little higher, but oh well. But I don't think Sideswipe himself really used it. He just had it and gave it to Optimus. Which, speaking of which, here he is with the man, the myth, the legend, Optimus Prime. Oh boy, that's great. But yeah, here he is with Optimus Prime from Earthrise this time, the Earthrise leader, Optimus Prime. And yeah, as you can see, they do scale very well, just like the Netflix one did. And I still got to review the Netflix one, I just realized. But he does have this hole in the back for his gun storage, and you could indeed put this in the back, and now he's got his Sideswipe jetpack. Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad at least Optimus can still have that a good even what would it be, even area? I don't know. We're you'd see jetpacks usually be on. So yeah, there you have the robot mode comparisons. Those guys. So yeah. So there you guys have my review of the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Deluxe Class Origin Bumblebee. So yeah, and I never thought I'd be reviewing a Buzzworthy Bumblebee figure, but I guess I am now. And there's also that new Worlds Collide pack, so it's like I'm still thinking about that, but yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, my thoughts on this guy, overall thoughts. I'd say he's a pretty good figure. I'd say, like, it really depends between this and the Netflix quality of what you want as your G1 Bumblebee. If you want Earth, then get Netflix. If you want Cybertronian, get this one. But I'd say this guy is really solid. In fact, there's a lot of things I like better about this guy. Like, again, I do like the yellow a bit more. It kind of looks more like the cartoon there. And the head is more accurate as well. Just, I wish it wasn't that wide. Maybe like kind of shave off a little of this in there. He's really got, like, the face ain't wide. It's just the hat on the sides. I don't know. But, yeah, overall, pretty nice figure. I'd give it a nice 9 out of 10. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty cool with the nice accessories. I really like, so I guess that's what earns that rating there. Yeah, he's kind of got some kibble on the legs too, so that's kind of maybe 8.5. I don't know. I don't give them rings like that, but yeah. So yeah, pretty cool figure overall. So yeah, but anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. Comment down below if you like this guy better or the Netflix one, believe. So let me know down below. And as always, guys, till all are one.